What do you think is another great way for a brand new marketer, even one that's in the industry that's kind of not met their goals, right? They're like kind of stagnant with their quota. Like what's another thing that they could do to kind of help them out?
If you have other experienced marketers on your team, that's a good resource. But say you're in a position where, the whole marketing team may be pretty novice, or like you don't have that support internally, you can go to, your administrator, or go to even the providers that you go and visit, and you ask like, what are the key things that separate you from agencies you send patients to and agencies you don't send patients to?
That's good.
Is it the relationship they built with you? Is it how well they communicate? Is it your patient's feedback? Because at the end of the day, they care the most about how their patient gets treated by the agency. And so, there's a problem with your company's reputation, or if there's something really good about another company's reputation, those are things that you want to know.
One of the things that I've like seen, just for me, like I like to create relationships, and like one of the things with marketing, it's just creating relationships and building trust. But that takes time, right? Like building trust takes time. And I think it was Jim Rohn, he talked about like the law of averages, right? And so like if you are, say for instance, you have to meet your quota, you have to do X amount of referrals every month, right? So that means that you don't want to squeeze all your referrals from just like a few accounts. That's not truly being realistic, right? So that means you're going to have to your volume has got to increase. So you've got to hit, instead of hitting maybe 10 accounts a day, maybe hit 15, 20, right? Because you know that's going to take a lot longer of a time to actually meet your goals. I think there was a statistic that on average, most internal medicine doctors refer 6 to 7 patients, hospice patients, a year, right? So like that's just one doctor. That's on average. So if you're thinking that, then you're like, okay, if I got to meet my goals, then I've got to hit a lot of doctors to hit that number. So I think that's what, we've seen is like, you've got to hit more, but also you've got to just be real. You got to be a friend. You got to find out when their daughter's birthday is. You got to find out when their anniversary is for their spouse, and send them a little card, send them a text message. They like to run marathons. You found out there's a marathon in the area. Send them, hey, did you hear about this marathon? You've got to add value and be caring, right? And be able to like, let them know that you care, that they feel that you care,
generate that, have that good rapport with them where it's very friendly and you're very intentional with your visits. You're not there to like show up and ask what patients you got for me.
That's the worst thing you do. Hey, you got referrals for me? Like what? It's kind of like going on a first date and say, hey, can I get a kiss? Like, what? Like that's kind of like what? Who are you? I don't know. If you're watching this video, this is actually a short clip, and here is the longer clip, the actual full length CarePods video. So please click on it. Click on it. Like, go ahead. Here.